Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails Beyond the Horizon Part 54. In the previous video, we pretty much finished up our NPC talking rounds. All we have left is some, I guess just the one important talk in Leve and the Marchen Garten and connection events. We should be able to do at least 2 out of those 3 in this video. We'll start with the garden.
Then let's head over.
Start with the garden.
Out on another day of hard work, huh?
I guess we should sauna it up. That way I don't have to give any money to the freaking Epstein Foundation. Plus the sauna here is cheaper. Doesn't make any sense. It don't even cost them nothing to refresh all my stuff. I don't know where the fucking sauna is. Okay, it's way over here.
Place quite like home.
Like it's messed up that they charge me that much to recharge my shit.
We just gotta check out.
Like I'm doing a service for you guys.
I appreciate.
Also, got beef with YouTube again.
I hate getting sweaty, but I could get used to this.
Their upload servers are down, so I was gonna upload a second video today, but nope. Y'all don't get one because on 2.17 the upload servers are down.
Toasty.
At least we got the normal video up, but because I started uploading the second video, and it was like when I started uploading, I was like, oh, it'll take 30 minutes.
I feel fully refreshed after that.
And then I checked like an hour or so later, and it was
nice
at
and
10%.
refreshed.
And then I tried to restart the upload, and it's not working. And then I tried to see the status, and apparently the servers are down, or their servers are broken. So have fun with that. I don't know. Let's see. It's been a few minutes. Has it made any progress at all? No, it is still at 10%. And my internet's working, so. It sounds like the third domain has a rather distinctive structure compared to the others. Yes, apparently the first half is divided into 3 subdomains designated A, B, and C. It appears that all of them must be partially liberated before their shared nexus can be accessed. Hence why the cooperation of not only us, but those responsible for the other routes is essential. Once everyone's done, the Foundation's team will hack in and lock the entrance to the nexus? Yes, I can't divulge any details about those assigned to the other routes at present, but it shouldn't be long before I'm able to introduce you to one another. Fine, keep those lips zipped. Not like we can't hazard a guess. One of the other groups of Altina's friends in it, then wait, wouldn't that mean? We'll just let you have your privacy on this one. That tells me there'll be a few familiar faces down the road. I'm excited already. No, do you know any of the people in the other parties? Well, I guess you know Swin and Nadia, but as far as we know, you don't know anybody from Class 7, and you don't know Kev? Or Rufy? Yes, but setting that aside. Exactly when did you of all people get in here? Oh, yeah. Let's not start the small stuff. It would seem she's using her account from the previous visits to the Marchen Garten. Did she come with us there? I don't remember. I mean, probably. In theory, she was a playable character. Yuzuna Rim Mitsurugi, was it? Yep! Nice to meet you, Altina. I know it doesn't bother Shizuna in the least, but is anyone else picking up that tension in the air? Altina's a real one. She knows Shizuna's a fraud. Because I'm not even the Reen super fan. Altina's probably a Reen super fan. She probably is, we're on the same page. Fucking bullshit. Reen spent 5 games fighting, increasingly more godlike entities and gets his ass beat in a cutscene? Come on, man. Easily, I might add. Wasn't even close. And they didn't have the audacity to make her like fucking 10 years older than him. At least make her like fucking Aurelia, man. Ryan's probably got a handful of hangups about her, what with their shared acquaintance. I'm rather leery of her joining you all to begin with, but I suppose it's too late to protest. Alrighty then, let's show this grim garden we mean business, while taking care of our actual Spriggan business, of course. Hey, who thought to put you in charge? Well, there's no doubt she'll be an asset, so maybe this isn't so bad. Incredibly difficult to tell whether they're glad to see or simply resigned or butting in. You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. Shizuna or Tina. You can't have them both. You gotta pick sides. Except for me, I'm a neutral party. What was that?
Just a little freebie from me. You better not overuse it.
Oh, can he do his thing now? Maybe. Guess she doesn't plan on showing herself. Feels like the shackles are straining the demoninity in me have gotten a little slacker. Huh, so in other words, I can use the Grindel's power more than ever before now. Yeah, I don't know. Ain't every day you're this generous. I'll make the most of getting through these domains. May or may not be banned. Can now freely draw out a portion of the Grindel's power in the Grim Garden. Okay, so only in the garden. Okay, you can transform during command battles anytime via his Bear the Nightmare craft. Well, we can use it in field. I don't really give a shit about that, but commands, depends on how much they scale the HP up of enemies. If it feels like it's maybe necessary, but... Oh yeah, we get our 110 pull.
The wisdom within?
Our 110 pull or our 110 pulls, which would not even be close to how many G tokens we got. Yeah, 110 pull. You hope and pray. By God, he's the luckiest man alive. It is... Oh, we got a holler core.
What do you think?
It's just an altar. It's nothing new, because we already have that one, but... regain the administration? I don't know what the fuck that means, brother. Mostly ass. New materials are good, I guess.
Welcome.
I'm saying it's fucked up they charge me money for this shit.
You'd like to change the music?
Nah.
Please select a service.
Think. Gravity points? No, they fucking hate me still.
Preparing for another adventure. We have all sorts of goods.
Who up getting this? Oh, Elaine, don't tease me. I'm sorry, girlie. I can't use you. Even though you're really good. I mean, I can use you. It's just, you know, you're on timeout for now. Do I do Fairy or Aaron? Or Aaron or Anya's? I mean, what? I feel like Anya's has pretty much got most of the stuff she needs. I mean, really, I'd like to get Fairy's second line here or something, or anything really for her. I feel like she's the character that needs it the most. I guess I'll wait and try and get you another line, maybe. Anybody up getting these Zypha core covers changed? I wonder if it's... I mean, since defensive buffs actually are good in this game, it might... We should at least buy it. I mean, defensive buffs have always varied. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're complete and totally useless.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's like they've kind of gone on a curve where it was like they were really bad for a really long time, and then they kind of got good in the Cold Steel games, like at least in 3 and 4. But, you know, obviously in a normal playthrough you wouldn't really need them. But in the difficulty mods, they were actually pretty useful. And then, in Reverie, they were still kind of okay on the highest difficulty. But then in Daybreak 1 and 2, enemies don't do any damage, so it didn't matter.
Is something the matter?
I'm talking. You should be used to this.
Enjoy your adventure.
Forward.
Yep. What about this one over here? Oh, that's just the other two? Okay.
The adventure begins.
Hey. I did not say you could weasel your way in here, even though I respect the attempt. You're lucky. You're fucking lucky. Well, I mean, I guess I can keep Elaine in the back, and I mean, nobody ever said you can't have her swap in and do her shit, do her thing. Purple stones, G tokens. We can try and see what the palm does. See what the palm do. No, I've got to use S-crafts. I don't want to S crafts. Did you like give a bunch of Sapith or something? If it's time, we need like, kind of need like space right now. I think that's what we're lowest on, space and wind.
Go all in on him.
Flames, give us strength. Let me chip it.
COC, activate.
Up to you.
Here we go. You're not getting away. Copic Pommel. One more.
And you know what? And then you say, here go one more for y'all.
Here we go. You're not getting away. You're crushed. You're up, Aaron.
And then Aaron, I don't know. I guess you guys can just. Wait, do you steal my CP?
You've got this, Agnes.
No, my CP! Okay, it's only 5. Nobody cares.
That'll cost you.
Balls in your court.
Too late. You're toast.
They don't want you to win, Fairy. They don't. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
They don't want you to win, man.
Just getting warmed up.
I think it was a ton of time.
Stronger than ever.
I did it!
Was that a new one or was that an upgrade?
What's next?
I think that was new. Don't. I was just waiting until we actually get to the screen and then I can look.
Forward.
Okay. Heavy stun plus. Okay, so at least you got something now. You got something going for you. You've got character skill stones. I mean, we use Gale Slash in your ult the most.
There it is.
Yeah,
Getting
sure, why
sharp.
not? Anyone else got character? You've got a character skill stone?
Better with every rehearsal. I'll hone it further.
Oh, you can upgrade the Grindles as well. Okay, so he does get another S-Craft, which we expected. Hey, look at all them damn skills he got, man.
So many. This
Ow!
will get tricky.
I can't see anything. There's a fucking thing on my screen.
There, going down. Burn. Not done yet.
What am I doing? I'm fighting powerful foes.
There. There. Gotcha. What do you say we rough them up a little?
And it doesn't have to be in command battles, but I do need to eventually. I feel like he's not really taking any damage. Can you cast spells? You can. I don't know, I feel like we were doing absolutely 0 damage there. Well, no, you're actually almost dead.
Keep it up. It's working.
I'll lend a hand.
$142K. Is that what that said? That seems pretty good.
Assisting.
Follow my lead.
All right.
I don't know why I can't fucking see the attacks anymore.
There!
I feel like I didn't have really... Oh, it's 2 S-Crafts. I thought it was just the 1. I don't remember having this many issues with, like, seeing the attacks.
Now we're talking. That one looks tough. I see me some small fries.
Find me a goblin. Find me a little fucking gobber to kill. Just the one itsy bitsy goblin.
Burn!
But nah, I mean, I'm still fighting, guys. I still gotta use my S-Craft to get my... I guess I don't really have to go for the triples, but... Brother, ain't nobody fucking invited you, man! I'm here to fuck up this one goblin in particular.
I ain't letting up! Turn this Duskin power back to blue skies!
I just gotta do it for the bit.
Azure Sunray! Here goes!
Anyway, I'm just a little goblin dude chilling, not minding anybody's
Later,
fucking...
sucker! Just
Not
get
bothering
warmed up.
nobody. And then they hit me with a quantum level blast. What? Oh, take me back. I thought this was the exit.
Hooray! We cleared it!
That's all pretty good, I suppose.
What's next?
Gold me. Gold me! Give me that gold! EP2, fuck you!
Right, treasure.
Oh, I guess it's better than a defense, too.
Let's do this.
I don't know. I would like to heal. I would like to... Can't even use her fucking mana. She ain't got no spells for nobody else. My OC doesn't need to help other people. She can handle everything on her own. I guess we can just do that. Whatever. Okay, we got two little dudes. That should actually help with the turn order. You gotta have these 2 enemies attacking.
Let me chip in.
Becoming the Grendel! Will auto deactivate after 4 turns. 4 turns is a long fucking time, man. Because this is already like way harder than the others.
Time to go all out!
Which I guess because you have the Grendel, so maybe we will use it. Fortunately, I got no CP, so.
Let's party.
Well, yeah, start with Coin Bullet.
Up to you.
Over here. Don't screw with me.
Come the bridge.
Keep it up! It's working!
Just say the word.
Always, it gets me every time where I'm like, holy hell, man. Anya sounds different.
Let's party.
Oh no, you don't have Chrono Drive. Oh, whatever.
Time to go all out!
Please.
Fairy!
Flame.
That's really annoying.
Gotcha.
I'll take you on.
You avoid a purge though, right? Yes.
Grant them life!
I should have done a thingy. I didn't notice the boost gauge.
Pull out all the stops.
Ride the sound wave!
Save me.
I'll take that.
Good luck!
You got this.
Ha! Aaron!
But where do we get a chain from? Isn't that our first
Pull out
attack?
all the stops.
Order of operations.
Protect us.
Van coin bulleted. You did 2 non-offensive things. Aaron has cast Laforte. I don't know why we have a 32
Pull out all the
chain.
stops.
But you know what? Sometimes you don't gotta
Flames
ask so many questions. What does your thing do again? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Good luck.
Is that hitting both? No.
Pull out all the stops.
Go for it.
Keep moving, Van. COC, activate.
Got no fucking CP is the problem.
Balls in your court, kid. One more.
You got no C pizzle is the problem.
Balls in your court. I'll dice you up. Bonus round. Out with the bang.
And too bad I didn't get Aaron's new S-Craft. Well, it may not even be good. It may be kind of like Fairies in that it's just an alternate version. Like it's not necessarily objectively better. Insight and regen is very annoying. I can't really do anything about that. Well, you could double do it, I suppose. That's also an option. Why not? Why
No,
not?
it's my
Why shouldn't you do it? Why shouldn't you double? At least you didn't heal, so I can't be too mad. Here's the age-old question. Does Insight work on arts-based crafts?
Time to go
Probably.
all out.
It should not work on spells, but arts-based crafts can miss. So,
Let's party.
Initiating drive.
isn't really anything I can do about the Insight, which is very annoying.
Let's party.
You resist fire.
Keep it up. It's working.
Is it working though? Because we don't have any way to. Well, okay, there is a way.
Rest is yours.
Taking, it's go time.
Can you ult? You can.
Time to go all out. Let me heal you. Thank you.
I'll take that.
Here goes. Flames.
Ha! It's go time. Nice try.
You'll be sorry for that.
Okay, you're blinded, so you're probably not going to be able to kill us. How many turns have we got? Okay, we're still only at 24, so we're fine. As long as they don't do any kind of... As long as they don't do that again, which they might, but... I'm just going to wait until we get multiple attacks in a row, hopefully.
Over here. You won't get away with this.
Or really, I'm going to wait until Anya's goes again so we can get boost gauge.
Ha! Ha!
On the house.
Now it's my move.
Now, put on the pressure.
Thank you.
I'll take that.
Oh, I've got fucking death blow. That's really annoying.
Don't screw with me.
And you still got your fucking insight back. Ah!
Have my aid.
It's up to you now.
I'll take over. Have my aid. I ain't letting up.
We can't.
Have at it. Here goes.
You get it bonus in accuracy. You do get accuracy. I don't really know exactly if it's enough to overdo.
I'll dice you up. Bonus round.
What's here?
Out
'Cause
with
I don't
the
know if this is
bang.
gonna kill or not.
Bearing now.
No, it will not kill.
An opening.
It's stun.
Just say the word.
My goat's got no CP.
Rest is yours.
I'll take over.
Just say the word.
Activating COC.
It's your one that's, yeah.
Fear zone.
Let us move.
The thing about Bear God is that he doesn't need any quartz.
Oh, I am far from done.
He's got the power of God on his side. God motorcycles. Liberation of subdomains A and C also confirmed. However, tertiary interdomain subdomain connection not yet been established. Yep, administrator privileges required. What the fuck you mean? I am the administrator. This is my computer. What? Oh, fuck, somebody got KO'd. I wasn't even thinking about Judith's dumb ass.
No hard feeling.
Won't I go any further until Sunday this afternoon, huh? Correct. In addition to the partial liberation of the other subdomains, some hacking will be required. Once all the steps are complete, perhaps I can then introduce you to the other two teams. Really? Now consider my anticipation whetted. There'll be a few reunions in store for us. Yeah, I can't wait. Well, that's how it's gonna be. I'll just go ahead and ditch when the moment's right. Wasn't much, but I got my kicks. Besides, jumping the gun would suck all the intrigue out of things. What are you on about? There are free spirits in the Shizuna. Seriously, enough dipping in and out all the time like some kind of phantom. No pun intended. If the teams are comprised of those the Foundation finds promising at present, then I have a theory as to the third's roster. Those two must be among them. Never did learn where they were headed after our previous encounter. Alright, fine. You got me. I guess, you know, we can just pause while I redo it real quick. But also, let's see. YouTube check. Is YouTube fixed? YouTube is, oh, okay. It is going from 10 to 12%. Normally videos take like 30 minutes to upload. So, but I mean, at least the servers are active. No estimated time. Alright, well, YouTube fucking hates you. No second video. You won't get to know what happens in the Imperial anti-kidnapping front until tomorrow. Alright, we're back. We did the thing. So now we just got connection events? That's not how you do connection events? And we can do all of them. We've got time. Since that didn't take too long. I didn't read the description again. As always. YouTube check though? YouTube check? How's YouTube doing? 13%. Alright, that's not very much. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Apparently going to the art place. I really do enjoy art museums. They're so quiet and solemn. It's something of a unique atmosphere. I hear ya. Don't stop by much, but I appreciate the vibe. Seems like you're a big fan though, yeah? Oh yes, I appreciated the fine arts for some time now. Before I had this body though, I could only visit exhibitions virtually. Not even my first time seeing one in the real world. Well, seeing as it's the Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art, you can expect some pretty unusual stuff. I won't have time to see everything, but why don't we start with the special exhibition? Shall we? Young sculptor, Mohammed Zadain. Talk about unconventional. His art appears to focus on scathingly satirizing the problems of modern society. Taken together, these pieces represent the hasty development of the Republic. I'm not going to say you're wrong, because everyone's interpretation of art is valid to some degree. If you can defend it in a logically coherent manner and other people then get to decide the validity of your arguments. I don't know about that. Sorry, this stuff's a bit over my head. Well, I won't say I completely understand it myself. Still, the longer I look at his work, the more I feel myself being entranced. I guess I can kind of understand. It's like the heart of the piece is pulling you in. Felix Hollande, a metal artisan. I see he created these pieces using processed scrap metal. I'm sure it took some real skill to make these, but man, are they abstract. His work reflects the landscapes he imagines in his mind. Yeah? He went out of his way to use scrap because he wanted every bit of rust to be full of meaning. For example, the gradation of the rust here is meant to represent fading hope and mounting despair. I mean, I don't disagree, but you got anything to back that up? Sorry, something about rust? I mean, you know, does that seem like something I could vibe with? Maybe. But you gotta support your argument, little lady. Like this one, it's about a cat. You know how I know it's about a cat? Got a cat on it. Well, like I can at least do the left one and the middle one. The right one's kind of like, I mean, that's Bugs Bunny smoking weed, basically. That's the artistic depth of the one on the right. But you know, we already talked about the left and my interpretation of it. This one is kind of like, what if you were a cat? What if you were like inside of you are two cats? And they both want scritchy scratchies. Last but not least, Kisara Christie. This one here is supposed to be your latest work. Amazing. It's like she just threw her rawest impulses against the canvas. But there's something about it. You're right, it draws you in, but it somehow... Don't shit talk the cat, alright? It's got way more meaning than the fucking scrap metal, no offense. I mean, I kind of vibe with the using scrap metal as your medium, but I don't really know. It doesn't speak to me. Like the pieces themselves, the constructions. Why don't we check out the rest of the museum? Yes, let's. Even if we don't have time to see everything, I'd love to look around. Van and Risette explored the museum and its permanent exhibitions. After a quick tour, they returned to the lobby. That was wonderful, though it has left me feeling exhausted. Makes sense, feels like we just marched through their artist's mind. Honestly, most of it was beyond me. Don't worry, this specific field of art is filled with creators who don't subscribe to established forms. Removed as their pieces are from traditional art, it's quite common to find split opinions. Or perhaps it's why artists can pour their soul into their work. They don't need to adhere to fixed notions of what is or isn't art. Seeing a handful of pieces that really resonated with me makes me glad I could visit in the flesh. Kinda brought this up earlier, but you said you experienced things before you had a body, right? Like appreciating the fine arts? Yes, all the images and models might have been simple data, but still, I found art enriched my soul. It's what helped me first understand what it means to feel moved. You, don't have any memories of who you were before you were like this, right? If I recall, you're about 14 when you came to? Okay, because they've honestly never really addressed this. Of course, that age was simply Marduk's estimation based on the condition of my brain and body when I first came under their protection. When I awoke, my consciousness was already connected to Marduk's system. I had no memories, barely even a body, and no ideas how I ended up that way. When I realized the state I was in, my mind almost collapsed due to the stress. Meeting Mirabelle saved me. She was still just a brand new concierge back then, only 17 years old. Fervently helped me with my rehabilitation. Before I knew it, she'd become my stern but cheerful friend. You can mourn what you lost later. Regardless of how you are, there's meaning to you being alive. Goldiness her words were, I found them healing. In the end, though my virtual education, my mind finally stabilized. I had acquired an education consummate with that of a Sunday school graduate. Virtual education, huh? Didn't realize that kind of thing was already being implemented. I mean, it would have been implemented a while back. If that's the case, then I have lost all my memories in the truest sense. Well, apparently not. Based on earlier. Regardless, that same VR system was what allowed me to learn about all sorts of varied cultures and landscapes. Think about using it, I was taking a journey of self-discovery, so to speak. Even still, I haven't yet found more than a fragment of the memories that once belonged to me. But please don't worry about me. I'm truly happy as I am now. Mirabelle's words back then gave me a whole new perspective. And being here allows me to help all of you. That alone fills me with pride and joy. Although I must apologize for being so useless yesterday. I plan to work even harder so I can be more help in the future. A lot of us said I wasn't worried about what happened. Useless? Couldn't be more off the mark. And besides, you're not the only one who wants to help. This ain't a one-way street. Saved my ass countless times, both in the office and in fights. Going above and beyond your job as a concierge, acting as a full member of Arcade Solutions. To be honest, you're so integral to our operations that when Aaron says you'd make a better leader, I'm inclined to agree with him. Please, have more confidence in yourself. Look, what I'm trying to say is, I'm happy you finally opened up to me about yourself. Can't guarantee we can get your memories back, but I don't see the harm in looking for clues when we can. After all, I've got connections, and our work takes us all over the place. Don't give me one of those why do all this for me spiels. I'm just paying you back for all the help you've given us up until now. Ah, it's good could be your hometown and end up having some awesome sweets too.
Mr. Arkwright. You're right. In that case, I shall gladly accept your help. And one day, if I get my memories back and have the chance to visit my hometown, then I would love to show you all around.
Hell yeah, I'll be looking forward to it. Afterward, Van and Risette left the museum. And that was... Honestly, that's some context that we probably should have gotten in the first game, if I'm being completely honest. They were like... They're always really vague on, like, to what degree Risette remembered her previous life, or, you know, how old was she when she turned into a robot? Because it was never really clear to me if she was, like, basically born a robot, or... You know, she had lived most of a normal life. That could be something that maybe they themselves weren't 100% sure what direction they wanted to go with, so they just kind of kept putting off making it concrete until it's finally time to presumably deal with her backstory later in this game. Because, I mean, you could go a couple ways with it, right? You could go the way they're going now, where it's like she, you know, had a normal life for a while, but just doesn't remember it. Or it could be that she was basically, you know, a child when whatever happened to her happened. Alright, so we got Kiatra in the Sunday school. Shizuna and Bermati. Well, we'll save you for last, and we'll see if you can earn your comb. Maybe if we hear some embarrassing stories about childhood Shizuna, maybe that'll win me over enough to give her a comb. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Or it'll be how incredibly amazing she was even when she was 7, and it'll make me roll my eyes into the back of my fucking head. Hey everyone, long time no see. Yo, been a while. Good to see you, Katra. Thanks for coming to get us, and sorry for reaching out to the last minute. It is really funny, these guys get names. Yet Nate's girlfriend is still Nate's girlfriend. Is this the guy the boss told us, is this guy the boss you told us about? Yeah, this is Van. Asked him to help me show you guys around the capital. Yo, nice to meet you all. Catcher told me you guys came here to check out the college open campus? Must be hard work, seeing as you still got time before you gotta worry about graduating. No, not really. Honestly, this is mostly just an excuse to travel. Honestly, I wouldn't have really thought of Catcher as like going to normal Sunday school. I kind of expected him to be like homeschooled completely. The open campus is already over, so we're hoping to sneak in some sights for heading home. And we figured it was the perfect chance to meet up with you. I better make sure to show you guys a good time. I didn't know Catcher had friends, which is cool, good for him, but if possible, what's the frames for making this just a tour of the city suites? Huh? Yeah, okay, totally. I swear, you have such a one-track mind. Okay, I guess you guys don't want to go to the tire shop then either, do you? I'm kind of worried about what you have planned for Anya's birthday. You have planned for Anya's birthday, haven't you? Alright, I mean, this is supposed to be, we're chilling, okay? You don't have to bring up stressful situations. Of course I have. Well, it's not like I'm not interested in sweets. Even though it's drizzling, I still like to do some sightseeing. Yeah, we don't get to come here all that often. Alright, you can count on me. I'll take you to all the best spots in my awesome pickup. I was gonna ask about it. It's one of the Ingrid's Nightbreakers, right? I saw one at the Motor Pavilion before. It's wicked. Ho ho ho! You got a good eye, kid? Makes sense considering you're from Basel. You know what? I can fill you in what I've done to customize this bad boy while I drop. Thanks and no thanks. Can't talk about cars, can't go get sweets. Why the fuck am I here? I could be hanging with Bermati. He loves cars and drinks and sweets. Wow, this place is so classy. I know, right? I've wanted to check it out ever since I read about it in a magazine. Apparently the person who designed it graduated from the Basel Institute of Science. No wonder it feels so familiar. It's cool how they fuse the two styles. Not to mention the lattes here to die for. You folks will be exhausted. What do you say we grab a drink before you get back on the road? Pair the lattes with some pancakes and you're in for a real treat. No way, we can kick this off tour without indulging in... Come on, Van, we barely started the tour. You won't hear any complaints from me? It's got me curious about the sweets here, to be honest. What about you, Catcher? Got any snacks you recommend? Well, whenever I come here for work, I get... I mean, you can't go wrong with a latte. So sometimes you gotta get you a fancy, overpriced latte. Wow, this movie theater is just as spectacular as I heard, and they're even showing that new movie. We never get these flicks at our tiny theater in Basel. You guys got cinema in Basel. You got Crimson Fist. You had... What did y'all have? You had Perfect Driver. Okay, more like Perfect Ass. Well, that might be a better movie, honestly. Then you had... What was the other one? It was another rerun. It was Crimson Fist, Perfect Driver, then the third one. It's fucked up, I can't remember. It was not one of the good ones, which is why I'm not remembering. They just really set themselves apart in interesting ways, huh? We probably need improved infrastructure before we can get more movies in Basel, or better yet, an improved OrbitNet. You're right, once streaming tech's improved, movie theaters will... There they go again with all their technical terms. Once they start stopping, there's no stopping them. Or they start, there's no stopping them. Once they start stopping, they don't stop popping. Know what I mean? Well, since we're already here, shall we catch a movie? You want to see back home? Oh, it was just Bravely Legends again. Or was it Bravely Legends again? In the Reen route? No, that was with Yorda that we saw it twice. Fuck, man. I'm pretty sure it was another oldie. Because Wolves Requiem, that was with Kevin Friends. Because Kevin Friends had Cyberpunk, Wolves Requiem. And was that it? I think they just had two, because I remember Reen having three slightly surprised me, because Kevin them only had two. Perfect Driver. And another movie. Oh, we're so high up. If only it wasn't raining. Like, getting it fucked up, I can't remember that shit from 2 days ago, but as soon as they made a bread pun, I'm like breaking out the Vander bread sword. Like, why the hell is that locked? I mean, it's locked in because it's hilarious. And it's the funniest, it's honestly maybe one of the funniest things anybody's ever said. But that just popped up to me instantly. But I can't remember one of the movies we watched literally yesterday. That's a minute, add to the ambiance. Catcher, come on, take a look. I'm good, I've been here before anyway, so... Oh, don't be like that. The fun isn't looking together. Come on. Yo, he's in there. Well, what do you think? The view's really nice. I'm glad we all get to see this together. Right? Nico's never going to take no for an answer. That's part of what makes her so charming. Like, was he your office, Amir? Sure, I don't see why not. It's only drizzling. Should be somewhere in that direction. I'm glad everyone's enjoying themselves. You got some good friends, Catcher. All three of them. But did you really need me to tag along? Would it have been better to have some time alone? No, not at all. I'm grateful you came with us. To be honest, I've been pretty anxious about today. It's been so long since I've seen him. I take it something happened? Sort of. It's mostly my fault. Even before I was aware of my surroundings, I was being brainwashed by the cult. It's only after Gran took me in that I was finally able to start living a normal life. That was when I finally started interacting with the world around me and found myself plagued by insecurity. I struggled with my feelings because of my body, neither male nor female. I found myself wanting to look cool in front of girls and getting bashful whenever Essie hugged me. But then I'd be just as fascinated by strong men and their indomitable spirits. Even my precious friends became the target of my confusion. The three of them are so much that I don't, and I am proud to call them my friends. But that eventuality led me to asking myself, what am I? Being around them started making me feel awkward and embarrassed, and eventually even guilty. But you distanced yourself from them. And so we had a falling out at least. Well, we did still meet up on occasion. But I think they can sense the wall I've built. But to be honest, I was surprised when they said they wanted to meet up while we were in the capital. Aren't you overthinking things? Everybody needs some big important reason to hang out with their friends? You want to talk, Van. From the sound of it, you made Elaine and Kincaid worry plenty after avoiding them for so long. He does have a point. He kind of fucking gotcha. Yeah, well, I learned my lesson over the last year. Because it seems like Catcher and his friends seems like more of, like, slightly above, like a casual friendship. Van, you were supposed to be like ride or die with them and you kind of ghosted them, so... I think your friends know that you've changed. I may not know exactly what went down on the Myth Island, but I'm sure they recognize that you found some answers for yourself. Friends notice things like that, even if they don't tell them anything. Is that how it is? Yeah, I guess you're right. I hope so anyway. You heard it here first. Catch a harem, catch a harem. Harem Catra. And so after finishing the tour, time came for Billy and the others to head back to Basel. Wow, I can't believe it's over already. Time flies and you're having fun, huh? Thanks for everything, Catra. You too, Van. I'm the one who should be saying thanks. Yeah, I barely did anything. You better come home every now and then, Catra, and not just for work. He's right. Everyone at the college and the Artisanal District and everyone at the Bird Company wants to see you. I'll do my best. Hey guys. There's something I haven't been able to tell you. I've been hiding that Catra, it's okay. You don't have to force yourself. Save it until you're ready. Plus, I already follow your stream. We always kind of knew you were struggling with something. Something that we probably can't help you with. That doesn't mean we won't still be your friends. Yeah, you don't gotta force yourself to lay everything bare right now. We're friends no matter what. Honestly, today's been kind of a relief. Yeah, you gained so much confidence, almost didn't recognize you. And I'm sure it's because you came out here to the capital and had Mr. Arkwright and the others to watch you back. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I'm immensely proud of that. I'll make sure to drop by the next time I'm home. We can hang out, just like old times. Heck yeah, but looking forward to it. See, wasn't I right?
You were. Thanks, Van. For everything.
Hey, I ain't done a thing. Oh, catch, almost forgot. Good luck with the whole stream. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, I love watching your streams. You ever want ideas for outfits? I'll be happy to help. Oh god, he's gonna fucking crawl into a hole and die.
Huh? Ah! Wait, hold on! How did you know it was me? Which streams have you seen?
Gotta work on the voice training, my dude. Jeez. After that, Van somehow managed to calm Catcher down about his friends figuring out his online identity. And then they met up with others and resumed work. That one was really good. I like Catcher. You know what, Catcher? You're cool. I'm adding you to the next party when we get a chance. Unfortunately, we're gonna stick with these guys, but next time we finish this part of Van's route, next time it's gonna be you and 2 other people. Probably Risette. It'll be Catcher, Risette, and a mysterious 4th person. I don't know, because we use Catcher a little bit.
Let's do this thing.
At the start, like in the first section. But unfortunately, he had the problem of magic was really bad then, because we didn't have any spells. Because we used Elaine a little bit, we used Bogard and Judith a lot. I haven't really used Risette. And then, well, you know.
There's no place quite like home.
Would you care for some flowers?
Maybe Elaine if she's available, just because Elaine's kind of OP. Oh, we're not done. We still have one more. We have more connection events. That one felt so climactic. I was ready to end the damn game. Fans group decided to take a short break, and oh yeah, we got to read the newspaper too. We might do that. We'll be a little over time, but we can fit it in. Power in the upright position. Oh, what's all this now?
Welcome, Van. Are you interested in this sort of thing?
I mean, I don't believe in it, but yeah, sure. Could be fun. Tarot cards, huh? You reading fortunes? Oh, yes. You know I used to dabble in tarot reading back in my hometown. They suddenly hit me, so here I am. Your hometown, huh? I don't think you ever told me about your life before Mepharia Medical College, and I don't think I will. Yeah, that's what I mean when I say I dabbled. After college, I gave myself to a different hobby altogether. Don't tell me you're talking about... It's definitely what you're thinking, making cocktails. I thought it because it reminded me of the compounding I studied in pharmaceuticals, but then I fell down the rabbit hole. Putting my feelings into the flavors of the liquor, each and every drop changing fate itself, it was intoxicating. And then one day it came to me, pharmaceuticals and tarot reading had something in common. If memory serves, you won a bartending competition back home in Fairy after you graduated. And you came out here to the Republic and ended up with your own bar. I'm glad you remembered all that. So what gave you the sudden fortune-telling itch? I suppose I was feeling a little nostalgic after getting in touch with some folks from back home. Though, like I've said, I've only ever dabbled in fortune-telling. I know someone much more in tune with the cards than I. I don't know, you look pretty legit to me. What are you doing a read on exactly? Oh, nothing in particular, just all kinds of things, really. I'll do a reading for you, we can look into your fate. What the hell, give me your best shot. Ooh, double death. Not good. Gotta say, I'm surprised you're into this sort of thing. Guess there's a lot I still don't know about you, even after all these years. Ooh, well, kinda like this. Anything with, like I said, anything with the piano gets like 20% better. I get you got my attention, but you need a little bit more sauce to pull me in all the way. I'm sure that goes to the both of you. Who doesn't have a secret or two of their own? I know young maidens certainly do. But now that I think about it, we've already known each other for 6 years, haven't we? In fact, it's past time we took our relationship to the next level, don't you think? Yeah, sure. Wasn't it Dingo introduced us? I think I started supporting you back when you were collecting intel. Indeed you did, and it was thanks to you that I managed to get a leg up on the competition. I have to hand it to Dingo. He really introduced me to one hell of a man. Getting him to play matchmaker was the best decision I ever made. I was a total newbie at the time. I swear, you and Dingo really exaggerated my abilities. Oh, you done? I am. First, let's examine your luck regarding work. Number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. As you can probably tell by the name, it represents fortune and change. That's what I confirmed for the card. Some sort of milestone, perhaps? You'll reach some sort of conclusion in your career, but it will ultimately only be a single step. I'd say it's an accurate estimation. That's good to hear. Better do what I can to make that reading reality. What would you like to know next? What about your love life? Who knows? You might learn something about the two of us? Not happening. I don't know. Read whatever you like. Keep saying you only dabble. You seem like a pro to me. Well, I mean, it's all, you know. Ever consider opening a fortune-telling joint? Bet you'd make some waves. Honestly, I wouldn't want fortunes to mislead people into doing something rash. You know how it is. There are a lot of folks who would let one reading dictate their entire lives. I'd like to avoid that kind of responsibility, and rather not be swamped with who knows how many customers. I get it. Changing people's lives can be a lot of weight on your shoulders. Doing it for fun makes more sense. Honestly, I'm much happier when people take my readings as food for thought, just something to keep in mind. Oh, it's true, fortune telling can provide a glimpse into fate itself. People determine their own futures at the end of the day. Nah, actually, everything written in the Black Records is going to come true, and we should 100% work our best to make sure it happens. It's not a self-fulfilling prophecy. It was definitely going to happen on its own. And done. We shouldn't try and oppose it in any way whatsoever. Number 20, Judgment. On a general level, this card refers to resurrection, or a change in standing, so to speak. I think in this case, the change bit's most relevant. Saying there's going to be some kind of change in my position or relationships. Bro, we're losing our job, and we're getting fundamentally changed in our journey. Yes, I don't believe it'll be necessarily create a visible change. But I think there'll be an effect on you yourself, and where you stand within someone's heart. Nah, that ain't gonna change. You know, for all the complexity, this seems pretty abstract. Well, I mean, it's mostly just made of bullshit, fan. This is just my reading. Like I said, it's always something to keep in mind. Yeah, I'll do that. Won't let it control me too much. You think I can read the cards? Oh, me oh my. I suppose it wouldn't be all that difficult to teach you. But why the sudden interest? It's just dawning on me how little I actually know about you despite our history together. Think it might be fun to do a reading for you if possible. Consider returning the favor. Ooh, that does sound fun, doesn't it? In that case, I'll give you a loving primer. Double devil. Devil, 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 death. Death, devil, hangman, hangman, devil. I get the gist. The whole reading thing isn't clicking for me. Seems to me like capturing an image of fate from the cards you draw requires a ton of experience and skill. I think you literally just flip it over, Van. Oh, you can leave that to the person you're reading for. What really matters is the future you can envision from the card's illustration from your own perspective. Okay, so I just make something up. Got it. Kinda reminds me of my sense of smell. Let's see. Reverse devil. I knew it! If I remember right, it represents ridding oneself of vicious cycles. As for what I can sense from it... how do I put this? You're aiming for something? And you're planning to make me aware of something important? And when that happens, the meaning behind this reverse card will become clear? That's the vibe, anyway. My, how profound. What do you think? How do you feel about that read? You got it. I'm evil. I'm one of the many evil people who pretend to be normal. It's true that I'm striving for something both as a bartender and information broker. And if that does happen to intersect with your current concerns, then perhaps I'll be able to guide you, both for my own sake and yours. Alright, feels like you just gave me the runaround, but whatever. If it comes to it, I'll be counting on you, bud. And Ramadi continued to read all kinds of fortunes for Van regarding his friends, sweets, and other things. Yo, what about the sweets? Oof, ended up sticking around longer than I planned. Gosh, got a little too carried away myself. How about we make this last reading? Sounds good to me. Let's see, how about you look into the day after tomorrow? Ooh, doesn't exist. You mean the rocket launch and all the surrounding drama, I assume? Nah, that sounds like a fortune worth reading. Let me take a look. Big ol' lightning bolt hitting a tower. Big ol' lightning bolt hitting a tower. Finished? Do you see something interesting? Yes, but I'm a little surprised. This is the reverse death. Revival, recovery, and new developments. I believe this implies the considerable hardship awaits, but this danger will be overcome and brought into control. And in the end, somehow, the plan will be a success. That's what I can see, anyway. Hardship, huh? Maybe some engineering problems? Makes sense, considering this is the first manned rocket launch in history. Just because they got rockets up there twice afford doesn't mean they can afford to let their guard down. But if it works out in the end, that's all that matters. Indeed, especially considering someone's life is on the line. But I know she'll be able to handle it. Alright, let's just believe in Hermes and wait for her return. And when she does, we should all celebrate. Damn right. And then he met up with his friends and resumed work. I was gonna say, usually there's always a voice scene.
I'm sorry for lying, Van. But I didn't want my reading to lead you astray. I hope you won't think less of me for it.
Oh, is it not the reverse death?
Reversed, the world card represents imperfection.
The world makes sense. It's kind of the end of the journey.
But I can't divine anything further. I guess there are limits to fortune-telling. And since I can't see anything, I suppose that means we require a little insurance.
Also, it does make me wonder, am I stupid and he's just the Ouroboros guy that we already saw? Because I remember the dude had purple hair, but I didn't really pay too much attention. Because he's sounding like an Ouroboros guy based on all that conversation. The kind of potential reference to Luciola when it comes to knowing someone else who can do tarot cards.
Search time.
We have, candy?
Like, I mean, I remember his hair looked I can't really remember what the dude looked like, because we only saw him in the prologue, which was like a month and a half ago at this point, but, well, a month and a week, because that was the 9th of January. But he's definitely talking like an Ouroboros member, which would not surprise me in the slightest, but... let's see what Shizu's got to say. Oh, Shizu's got to say. So right now it would be Patra and Risette, and then you get to battle it out for the last slot. Got a message from some woman who wants to come say hi. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Oh man, door's open.
Pardon the intrusion. It is a pleasure to meet you, Sir Van Arkwright.
Yeah, we heard about you earlier.
I am Kaede, Lady Shizuna Rem Misurugi's attendant. I am deeply grateful that you are giving me your time today.
Yeah, all that serious. You can talk normally. It's nothing. I'm surprised you came out here in all the rain. Feel free to take a seat. What, too dirty for you? I'll get you some tea. But you're younger than Shizuna, right? Seems like you got a good head on your shoulders. More importantly, Sir Arkride. Would you happen to know where the princess is? She's supposed to have been waiting here. About that. She fled, didn't she? Sure did. A few seconds when you came in, believe it or not. What's up? You've been fidgeting for a hot minute. Really? I think I've been perfectly normal. You wouldn't get nervous because someone from our home was dropping by. Right, sorry, Vancilla said hey. Huh? Wait! Go let the damn water in. Like a hare, she fled without even my noticing. I would expect nothing less from the princess. She truly is brilliant. If you want her to get that comb, you will stop glazing her. That's all I'm saying. You seem really used to this kind of thing. Didn't think she'd have a weakness like this. I guess even a princess is no match for her attendant. Oh, the princess and I have quite an affectionate relationship. Still, I've had to steel myself in order to deal with her slovenly behavior. All for her sake, mind you. She would run away whenever I looked after her, so I'd have to hunt her down, only for her to escape again. But that's love. Uh-huh. Sounds like you gotta be one tough cookie to serve a princess. Yeah, she could be a little troublemaker. Now, what am I to do with the present I brought for her? You can give it to me. I'll decide if she deserves it. I'm a completely unbiased source. As I am unfamiliar with the capital, I imagine search of her is going to be quite troublesome. Not to mention I must be leaving soon to attend to other business, so my time is limited. Worst case, I bet she'll be back on our break-ins, but... Well, since you're in a hurry and all, I can help you out. You could say I know my way around the city. Are you sure that's no trouble? Not at all. We haven't seen each other in a while, and I did promise to help you meet up, so... Plus, this is a chance to pay her back if you get my drift. In that case, I humbly accept your assistance, Sir Arkride. We will be billing you for this, of course. It is time to capture our runaway. So Van and Kaede begin their search for Shizuna. However, as soon as they began their pursuit, Shizuna noticed them with her unclouded eye. For the average person, apprehending her would normally be impossible. However, thanks to Kaede's experience, they were able to keep up despite Shizuna's eye. Combined with Van's sense of smell, they closed in little by little. Apparently not, we just keep walking right past her. Until eventually...
It has been quite some time, Princess.
Oh wow, long time no see, Kaede. Imagine bumping into you here.
Just where do you think you're hiding? Anyway, can't believe we actually found her. You're something else. I have your sense of smell to thank, Sir Arkride. I should have better than face you in a game of hide and seek. Every time I'd escape your scoldings, you managed to find me and bring me back. I would only ever scold you if you were skipping work or wandering off, Princess. You must behave appropriately as the one who shoulders both the Ikaruga and the Black God. The chieftain and matron have trusted you with this vital role. Yeah, sure, but I feel like I handle myself pretty well. It's only I forget about the mission sometimes, since the world is just so full of fascinating sights. As both samurai and ninja, freedom is the Ikaruga's privilege. Don't you agree, Van? Nah, man. They're both kind of notoriously known for not having any freedom. Don't you realize how much of a pain in the ass your freedom has been? Sometimes you're an enemy, sometimes you're my ally, sometimes you're just fucking annoying. Well, that aside, I can't expect you to come all the way out here at a time like this. I figured you were gonna lecture me for Kuragane or the matron. Seems like I was wrong. There's something urgent regarding the plan. I'd like to keep my morning open if possible. No, it has nothing to do with that. The operation has kept you from the village for some time, and there's something I simply had to get to you. Now then, let us make our return to the office. I will get things ready at once. Brandy has his first spell of steamed rice, combined with the perfect stickiness and incredible saltiness. How can they be so delicious and all you did was roll some white rice? I simply use rice harvested from the village and mix it with natural salts in the Far East. Tell me, Princess, how does it taste?
It's super delicious. Your rice balls are on a whole nother level, Kaede. When was the last time I had one of these? I never thought I'd be able to eat one here in the Republic.
I thought you might be longing for a taste of home. I am ever so glad I was able to deliver these to you. We know not what awaits us beyond the summit of our current assignment. So I cannot help but be concerned for you, even if you are a Divine Blade. But perhaps I need not be so worried. It would appear you have someone who is willing to stand by your side. Yeah, don't listen to the previous videos, Kaede. I wouldn't say that. But I guess that even if she's a headache and a half, she still saved my butt. Paying her back's the least I can do. Ooh, you really feel that way? For Arkride, I know the princess can be a handful, but I hope you'll continue to look after her. Look after her?
I swear, nobody stands a chance against you, Kaede. But hey, you don't have to worry. I'll pull this job off without a hitch, so you just wait for me back home.
I will, for as long as I must. Now then, I also brought umeboshi, katsubushi, and fried miso rice balls, so please help yourself. Not long after, the rest of the gang returned to the office and enjoyed some rice balls. After seeing Kaede off, they returned to work. That's it? I'm really 100% unbiased. There was fucking nothing to that. The others are so good in comparison. Even like the Ramadi one was even pretty good. And Ramadi's like a fucking side character of side characters. At least, you know, that's what he's been so far. I don't know if he is actually important, but... well, I mean, it's definitely the other three. I'm sorry, girlie. Just, there wasn't anything... I didn't even get any fucking childhood stories or nothing. Other than, oh, she's rambunctious. Alright, well, give me some specifics. Give me something. Alright, okay, so we're definitely over time. We can read our newspaper, and then we'll do our important talk in Leve next time, and then see what the hell's going on with the main story. Because we know we gotta go to the auction, but I have no clue why. How doth one read a book? Okay, so let me take a sip of the sauce. Alrighty. The Cray Village Reconstruction Fund takes its next step in rebuilding the village. Merton, a representative of the Cray Reconstruction Fund, recently announced that an agreement had been brokered with the government regarding the reconstruction and memorialization of the village. What's left of Cray Village, which was annihilated by a nuclear weapon used by terrorists, is cordoned off and being guarded by the military. But due to negotiations between the CRF and the government, the site will once again be accessible to the public before the year is out. When that happens, Merton says he wants to visit Cray to pay his respects. The CRF is currently coordinating a proposal for after the blockade is lifted, constructing a memorial, redeveloping the land, and resettling its residents in conjunction with other agricultural communities in the Vichy County. As of now, the surviving families of the village residents have agreed with these plans, and they hope to proceed with negotiations with the relevant organizations and the surrounding municipalities in order to implement the plans as early as next year. Furthermore, the film and performing arts industry made a substantial contribution to the ZRF, allowing them to reach their support goal in short order. A person involved with the film industry stated they want to leverage the power of movies to not only provide monetary support, but to help pass down the memory of Cray to future generations, thereby preventing the tragedy from disappearing from the collective consciousness. Taro Times shares their sentiment of wanting to keep the memory of Cray Village alive. I gotta clear my throat 1 second. Alright. Gloria stage adaptation announced. Movie to return to theaters. Oh, Gloria. Gloria was it. That was the one in Basel. It was actually one of the good ones. Never mind. I'm sorry. You know, I was shit talking. A box office hit last year is getting a stage adaptation called Gloria La Revue. Opening day is scheduled for July 19th and rehearsals are currently underway. Similar to the movie, the part of Sheena Turk will be played by Nina Findlay. In an interview for our magazine, she had this to say: "Acting in a play requires stage presence, as well as the ability to resonate with the hearts of the audience in front of you. I won't simply rest on my laurels and simply deliver my film performance again. I'm going straight back to basics with Sheena." The film version of Gloria was a cultural phenomenon, sparking a renewed interest in the Calvardian Revolution among the younger generation. How will this adaptation portray that history, and what emotions and lessons will it instill in us? Whatever the case, this is a show you won't want to miss. Additionally, Gloria will be re-released in local theaters to coincide with the stage play. If anyone missed its original theatrical run or wants you to see it again on the big silver screen, now is your chance. The GR Championship begins today. Racing fans rejoice because the GR Championship Series starts today at the Grand Circuit. Although less popular than Z1, GR has been rapidly gaining traction among racing fans in recent years. Instead of using dedicated racing cars, racers compete with custom store-bought ones. As for Z1, the roster consists of teams from the 4 big manufacturers, but with a low barrier to entry. Many small to medium-sized company and amateur teams are throwing their hats in the ring. The diversity of the participant lineup is a large part of what sets GR apart from Z1. For those reasons and more, GR's popularity has taken root, mainly among orbital vehicle aficionados who tinker with their beloved machines on a daily basis. Fans enjoy cheering for the teams who use their favorite car models, fashioning a sense of kinship between the spectators and participants alike. Tonight's GR Championship is scheduled to take place after the Z1 exhibition race. If you're interested, why not watch both? Energy explosion! Get exploded just like Cray Village! Get your powerful all-drink on with maximum energy. Dreadnought's all-new powerful all-new energy drink. Maximum energy is here to give you a shot in the arm you need and twice the oomph. We've mixed in Eastern medicines to rocket your sense of maximum euphoria. Need to boost your way through studying, sports, or late night work? We got you covered. Just one sip and you'll have more energy than a palm on steroids. Get active, go maximum, step at your game with Dread Power's maximum energy. Our legal department has warned us that you might die if you drink this shit. Alright. We'll call it here. Next time, we'll actually do the main story again, presumably, unless I'm forgetting something. I'm Extra Cheese 87, see you in the next part, and bye guys.